Okay, good morning everybody. I'm here at the voting poll with Maria and my wife Margarita and a whole lot of other people. Today is the election for our deputies, which is our Congress, mayors, and for representatives to the Central American Congress. We vote on Sunday and by Sunday night we will be informed of who are the winners. There's a long, long line. And I feel sorry for my poor wife who has to stand here, still recovering from her surgery. But this is what we do. If I were voting, I would be voting for this party. Nuevas Ideas, new ideas. And as it is, I'm wearing the colors of Nueva Idea. So this is our town hall. And as you can see, people can come over to this desk and check and make sure that they're on the rolls, able to vote. Associated Press. The actual voting will take place inside the school. I won't be able to go in there, but I'm here to support my wife, to support my country, to support democracy. Something we've had too little of here in El Salvador.
¿Qué tal?
Bien, bien, ¿y usted?
Bien, bien, gracias a Dios. ¿Ya votó?
Yo no puedo.
Ah, no puede votar.
No, mi esposa está en la cola,
¿Hasta dónde va su esposa?
al fin de la cola.
Ay, Dios santo.
Sí.
Y que esto está lleno.
Bueno,
Lleno, lleno.
la gente está tomando en serio este voto.
Sí, la verdad que sí.
Vi a Shell en el parque con la niña.
Allá tengo yo también a la niña con las otras, con las chiquititas.
Sí.
Mucho gusto, cuídese.
She'll be able to vote before I will. Oh good, we have a car here. All the vendors are working and we have more posts for people who have set up their little stands. This is always here. All this good healthy stuff. Candy and fruit. Buenas. Whoa, there's a car passing me. Buenos días.
Cuidado, y por favor.
Hola. ¿Qué tal, Patty?
Muy bien, por aquí les tenemos.
Bueno, Walter. Okay, I'm gonna take a little stroll in the park and see if I can find Rochelle. That was her aunt I was just talking to a few minutes ago. I'm becoming worse and worse of a photographer in that I talk to somebody and I I don't put them on the camera, or I put them on the camera and it's their feet or something. Oops. Here we are in the park. I don't see the beautiful Russia. Ah, now I do. Now I do. Now I do. No, I don't. You know, it's trouble with everybody wearing a mask, and you have to recognize their eyes. People who have voted, I guess, are coming out the back door of the school. Tewksbury flag football. Wow. I'm coming. I'm coming. This is. The park is nice. Everything is working.
Hola.
Hola, preciosa.
Ay, ¿qué tal?
Oh.
Tiempo sin verlo ya.
Vi usted y su tía en la esquina cuando estábamos en el carro y hablé con ella.
¿Habló con ella? ¿Con mi
Sí.
mamá?
Margarita y su hija María están en la cola. Y
¿Usted
no,
va a votar? Ah, no se vota.
para votar. Yo no puedo.
Usted no puede votar.
No. Soy alguien de martes o algo.
No, no puede votar aquí.
¿Cómo está?
Bien, gracias
Bien.
a Dios, bien.
Ah, quiero.
Mi nueva hermanita.
Hola.
Hola, de su...
Estoy aquí en mi mascarilla. Oh, qué bonita. Qué bonita, sí.
Hola.
Gracias. Give me drama. Drama. ¿Entiende drama? Hay drama en español y drama en inglés. La palabra es igual.
Drama es como actuación.
Es lo que vean en Telemundo. Drama, drama, drama. Bueno, estoy videando por historia. Ay, no, mi amor, tan bonita. ¿Sí? Bonita.
¿Y el Adriano?
Está en la casa. Duerme hasta las 9:30. Solo cuando hay clases en su tablet necesita levantarse temprano. Pero está estudiando.
Todos los días me tengo que levantar a las 6, 6:30. Que a las 6:45 tengo las clases.
Bueno. Bueno. It's been a long time since I walked around the town taking videos. Actually, because there's nothing been happening here. Absolutely nothing during the pandemic. No parades, no fiestas, not much of anything. But it's a beautiful day. Look at the sky. His mother's mustache. And I guess this is outside the limit of being too close to the pole. This is the party of the mayor, their table. And these are papitas. Muchos clientes hoy.
Yes.
Bueno,
Muchos.
bueno. Qué, mire,
Nuevo.
qué, qué grande este niño.
Es grande.
Sí, tiene bigote. Como
En la grabada, no vaya a caer ahí, pues.
como su mami.
Hola.
Como su mami. Oh, malo, malo. Buenas. Looking up the street. Lots of people coming. I don't know how many voters we have.
Ya se van.
Here we have health food. We have lemons and guineos and watermelon and melon, eggs and Oreos. Health food. Another table with minutas. Yes. You grind up ice and sugar and fruit flavors. Dios le bendiga, hermano. Habla, habla. Está en video. Canal 4. Sí. Ah, bueno, pero ver su cara. Es de NASA. Es astronauta. Sí. Ya sabemos un salvadoreño que es astronauta. Él es. Dios le bendiga. Okay, I think I'll meander back down the street and see if there's been any progress. We have lots of pretty girls here. I have to be so old. This is the Farmers Cooperative on one side, but on this side is Frank's Barber Shop. So I don't know if the farmers still meet here. It's part of the civic buildings. Coca-Cola. On a motorcycle. And here I see our mayor in the blue shirt. I wonder who he's voting for. Boy, his hair has turned white. It's a nice shady place to rest, relax, and wait for whatever. And there's our mayor. Don Willie. Don Willie.
Bueno, como dicen que lo que el Dios te ha dado.
Looks like the tables of other parties up the road there. Well, the line's gotten longer. Let's see if I can find my family. People with umbrellas are smart. New York, San Francisco. Hola. Ah, quiero su foto. Tú demasiado tímida. Okay. Well, they're still here, and my wife has an umbrella in her hand. Agua.
Una falla. ¿Ah? Una falla.
And if you don't have an umbrella, you put a schmata in your head. Bueno, inteligente, sí. Bueno. Ah, gracias a Dios por teléfonos. La policía.
Hoy vuelvo por ahí por las 4 de la tarde.
There's still people coming and adding to the line. We haven't moved up very far, but we're at the place where we have the street is painted. We're guarding our distances here. Okay. Uh-oh. Some people think they're supposed to stand between the lines and other people to stand on the lines, so we have a conflict of interest here. We are blessed with shade. Oh, here comes my baby. Here she comes. Dios le bendiga. ¿Qué tal?
Bien, mire, ¿y usted?
Vivo.
Está bueno.
Es
Gracias a Dios.
la mejor condición.
Sí. ¿Y ya votó?
No puedo.
Ah, no, si
no
usted
puedo.
no
Mi
puede,
esposa
es
está
cierto.
aquí en
Sí, es
la
cierto,
cola.
usted no puede.
¿Y usted?
Yo ya fui, ya salí.
Ella no.
Ella todavía no.
No.
O sea, después.
Es primer voto por mi hijo Luis.
A ver.
Sí.
Ah,
Tal vez por 2024 voy a tener mi ciudadanía.
entonces, hasta entonces para poder votar.
Es complicado. Porque,
Es complicado. que
complicado.
Tiene que pedir muchos
Mire.
papeles, va.
Lupita era mi abogada
Ah,
y estaba en proceso de
Es cierto.
procesar porque hay problemas con FGR
sí.
y se murió. Y de frustración puse algo en Facebook de mi frustración al gobierno y cuántos, ¿cómo se llama? Barreras
Ajá.
hay por gringos para obtener
Sí,
ciudadanía.
es cierto.
Voy a 11:30. I don't know what time the polls open. I'll assume 7 o'clock. And they finally decided to move the line from out of the sunshine down the street to put them in the shade with all these nice trees that we have here. And so now the line goes way up the block on this side, but at least most people are standing in the shade. And you got to wonder, these are people who are going to be running the government, and it takes them that long to, gee, maybe we ought to move the folks into the shade before they start passing out on the street. There's a nice breeze. It's not hot when you're standing in the shade, but it's pretty doggone hot when you are standing in the sun. So hopefully the line will move. As you can see, people are going in. Very few at a time. I don't know, since I've never been inside. I've seen videos on TV about the vote, how the voting goes.
60 años, 60 años,
Yo,
60 años.
yo. Pero solo soy residente permanente. This dog will vote before I will. This is fun. This is fun. Everybody's got something to sell. Making money either for themselves or for the party or some reason. Most people have their masks on. Few people don't. Agua frío. No. Pero ahora están en la sombra, entonces agua frío.
Hermano Carlos.
Time for a short one. See, I have fun here. I really enjoy mingling with the people, like Karen here with her beautiful haircut. Ooh, me gusta su pelo.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Como usted, mi amor. Oh boy. No, line seems longer on this side. Okay, what do we have here? The nuns vote. Yeah. More people here now than for the Miss Refugio contest, which we hope we'll have this September. Whoa!
Aquí va la vuelta, ¿sí?
Oh, okay. This looks like the end of the line. Oh, a couple more people. Uh-oh. Look at that here, isn't that beautiful? Sometimes I wonder, I can't even speak anymore. Sometimes I wonder what I would do if I were 60 years younger. All the beautiful girls that are in this town. I probably would have grown up with their culture, not my culture. This is Hermana Elsie. She has this negocio, this business. And she's been here forever. She's a good friend. Bearden Middle School, Tennessee. Always fun to read the shirts people wear and wonder if they have any relationship to where the shirt came from. A line up against the wall for some reason. I don't know what to do. ¿Por qué hay cola allá?
También son dos líneas.
Son de Guatemala para votar aquí.
No,
No.
no puede.
Ahora no. Todo es honesto.
Todo.
Ah, bueno. I saw the other line against the wall. I asked them if they'd come from Guatemala to vote in our election. Not the first time, it wouldn't be. They all want to stay together to keep to the bus. Well, I'm sitting on the bench. Let's see how this works. No, that's not what I wanted. Sitting on a bench in the park, watching the back door. I know it'll still be a while before Margarita and Maria pass through the system here and get back to me. You know, when you're sitting in the shade, you can read the face of this smartphone a lot better than when you're out in the street and the sun is shining. You know? ¿Su gaseosa? ¿No? Ah. See, people here are friendly. I don't know who they are. I think the girl looks vaguely familiar to me. She might have been in our CDI program when we had it. I don't know how smart this phone is. I was talking and all of a sudden the phone went off. I don't think I touched anything. I'm not too steady with it in my hand, but at any rate, what I was saying was, you know, how I feel so much invigorated today, being out with people, you know, seeing my town like I'm more used to seeing it, being able to joke with folks, you know, see some of the young ladies that if I was, as I said, 60 years younger, I'm sure I would be flirting with. Well, maybe I flirt anyway, but nobody pays attention to me at my age. You know, some habits are hard to break, but everybody knows that, you know, I clown around and it's good. You know, look at this young lady. I hope it's his sister. You know, I learn more and more every day about cultural differences. And, you know, some things, maybe 15 years ago, I would have been horrified to think of certain characteristics of the people here. Oh, look at that. The ice cream, not the girl.
Ah, no, dijo, déjenla votar y todos ahí, sí, sí. Bueno, les dije yo, la verdad, que no.
But the more I read about other countries, I like to read BBC News, and I learn about different things and different cultures and questions I've had about my own culture. Why we don't teach our kids anything about sex and make genitalia something dirty or it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Here if I want to pee behind a tree or in front of a tree, nobody pays attention. They'll say, "Good morning, Roger," and it's nothing. In the United States, you end up being a sex offender. Just some things that just don't make any sense. But it's a beautiful place. I'm sitting in this park. It's nice and cool under these trees. Look at these beautiful, massive trees. Nice lady sitting next to me. And it's just so enjoyable. And for the darn pandemic, I'm surprised we're not having to vote virtually or with Zoom. Here's a fellow that's he's the janitor, the shorter guy. He's the janitor at our school here. Adios, father and son, friends of mine. Kevin was once my student. He's a fine drummer. I haven't seen him in years, literally. Certainly haven't seen much of anybody in the past year. I saw his dad maybe a week ago riding by on the bicycle, but he was zipping on by. Got two brothers. They live in a different community that's part of our municipality. You know? I mean, these are my everyday people. They're my everyday people. I don't know the majority of them, of course. There are thousands of people. I don't know, 6,000 to 7,000 people in a Refugio. I used to be able to climb up this thing that little boy is doing. And it would amaze my students. Wow, how strong Mr. Brown is. And I would tell them, hey, you can do that, you can do that. It was kids about this size. Oh no, they go up one length and drop down. But somehow I gave them a little encouragement. And they didn't always make it to the top, but at least they got up a few links. Ouch. Normally on a weekend, or in the afternoon, the evening, the place is full. People come, they buy ice cream or whatever snacks are being sold. They sit and relax. I did some exercises on this bench here. I did some presses. First time I've done that in years. I got 20 out. I was surprised, but I like to go over here to the, I don't know what to call it, not exactly monkey bars, but whatever it is. And there's a crossbar on each side, and do pull-ups. And I would do that after my long bike rides, and it kept me in shape. And now I'm disgustingly overweight, and nothing I can do. I keep telling myself I'm going to do some more exercising. I'm going to, now that I got the new speedometer for my bike, I'll do some riding. And it's just strange that the riding doesn't hurt my knees. They don't hurt any more afterwards than before. So if I can ride my bike and get some distance out of it, maybe I'll be able to lose some weight. Margarita loves to cook. She loves to feed me. And she has a knack for filling up a plate. If she makes me something, that's kind of special for me or special for here, macaroni and cheese, I'll always go for a second bowlful. That's on me, it's not on her. But it's just, some foods, when I eat food that's American food, it's a treat for me. Family took care of business. I guess they're going home now. Policeman in the doorway of the school. It's a nice school. Too bad the kids can't go to it. My granddaughter started kindergarten, and it's all on the computer. They came to our house during the past week with her homework, pages that were printed out, and simple kindergarten things, drawing, copying over lines, practicing your pencil control, I suppose. I know, I don't suppose. I'm a teacher, remember? No, I forget, it's been so long. But, and she sat with her mom, Maria, and we're doing it, and she loves it. She's smart, she catches on quickly. She counted for me, and then I got her started, in English, 1, 2, 3. And she counted. Yeah, since she was born, I kept hoping that I'd be able to teach her English. Adriana, never wants to talk to me in English. She'll understand me a lot, but she gripes about how only teaches his basic things. Hello, how are you? Where do you live? What's your name? The usual first-year language stuff. Even though she's had supposedly 3 years here in the grammar school and in her second year now in the high school. But such is education. Well, let's see what time it is. See if I can look at my watch. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. 12 noon on a Sunday in the Refugio. I could sit here all day, watching people come by, and occasionally there's somebody that I can talk to. Let's look in the other direction. We're at high noon. Yeah? Plastic bags full of something to eat, I guess. They have a funny system for voting. It's paper ballots, and on one piece of paper. Oh, look who's here! The baby! Oh, gracias a Dios. I thought you lost the baby. Estaba pensando, ¿dónde está? ¿Dónde está la niña? Ah, con la mamá. Siéntese. Siéntese.
Allá vamos a sentar con mi mamá.
Ah.
Mami,
Rochelle is like part of my family. She's a young lady that when we went with Taekwondo, and she's a darn good Taekwondo performer. When we went to water park, and I was having trouble getting back to the bus because it was uphill and my legs were just killing me. And she came and she took me by the arm and she helped me get all the way back. And she said, I can be her grandfather. And she just so touched me. She's always been so sweet. She's, I guess, a year older than Adriana. And she can sing and she can dance and she can do Taekwondo. Adriana sings but never on key. She's like her mother. Well, that's life. Like I said, if I were 60 years younger. Adios. People love to eat here. It's all about food and sex. Food and sex. You know, I used to say to myself, you know, people are poor here. You know, that they don't have anything. You know, when I first came here, you know, people didn't have TVs. Certainly not the flat TVs that everybody has now. There's no place to go. There's no dancing or parties. There's nothing. There's Hermana Claudia. Okay. Dios le bendiga, hermana. She walks with a cane because she got shot in the leg when somebody came to... How are you? When somebody came to kill one of her family members. Genesis. She's such a sweet kid. She does Taekwondo also. Yeah. Love to see these kids when they win a trophy or something, you know. And she's good for her age group. Ah, what a good bunch of people we have here. Oh. Hmm? Hmm? All right. I'm telling you. Mi almuerzo. ¿Es mi almuerzo? Aquí estoy, aquí. Ah, quiero mi almuerzo. Ok. Necesito sentarme aquí para mirar a Margarita y mi otra hija. Ah, no pierda sus pantalones. Siéntase, platicamos. Well, so, after a nice little conversation with Genesis, and there she is on the whatever you call it. Refugio. I'm learning to change the size of the screen here. Probably has a name, pinching or squeezing or something. Different families have call all the women aunt's uncle, not aunt's or grandmother's mommy, which to me is confusing because if somebody tells me that lady is my mommy, I think she's the woman who gave birth to them. And so Rachel's family always confused me. She calls her aunt mommy and her mother mommy. And so I never know whether to say, oh, I saw your aunt, standing online, or I saw your mommy standing online, when a little bit later your mommy comes by. It looks more like a grandma. So I'm never really sure who's or what. I know I think I know that there was a split in the family or something, but they're just such sweet people. Sweet people. Boy, it's taken a long time from the time they were standing not near the door, but at least within view of the door to get in to vote. So I was talking before about the ballot. When I got lost, the ballot will have a picture of the candidates and the color of that represents their party. And what you do is you take a magic marker and you put an X over the person's face. So you see the face of the candidate and his name and his party, written, and the symbol of his party. And that's how you vote. And then you fold it up and stick it in a box. And you do that for the mayor, and you do that for the deputy. And depending on the size of your political department, we're in the department of Awachapan. You get to vote for one or two or candidates. And I don't really know much about the Central American Congress, but we are part of a group that works together economically and hello, buenas. Okay. Salud, Violeta. Okay, a million people have poured out, and Rochelle tells me a million people are still inside standing on lines. I don't know how they divide up people, but I'm walking towards the door because I've seen people walking in the back door. Toma. Toma. Violeta. Hola. Voy a buscar adentro.
¿Ya no puede entrar?
No, no. Oh my God. This is what it looks like inside. Oh.
Bye.
Yeah.
Apúrate pues.
I have no idea where my wife could be. Hola.
Que yo trabajo la uña en la...
¿Cuántos días tiene?
¿Ves 15 días?
15 días.
Ajá. Ya casi va a tener los 12. 1 y medio.
Oh. Look at this little one. 15 days old, 2 weeks. Yeah. Oh.